Now, the Fox 61 Weather Watch with Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank.
It is late May, meaning we are creeping closer and closer to the start of hurricane season, which begins in June 1st. And if you're thinking already, yeah, usually hurricane season doesn't start to pick up until we head towards the end of summer and into early September especially. That's when we get the most frequency of hurricanes and tropical storms. So today, NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, issued their first stab at the forecast, and they are forecasting an average hurricane season with 12 to 17 named storms, 5 to 9 hurricanes, and 1 to 4 major hurricanes, which are Category 3 or higher. But they have very low confidence in this year's forecast. They're saying there's only a 40% chance of an average season. And the reason why they have low confidence is because El Nino is developing, and El Nino typically produces a lot of wind shear that can tear tropical storms apart. So usually El Nino is good news for everybody who lives on America's shorelines. But at the same time, we have this conflicting signal. Sea surface temperatures in the Atlantic are extremely warm, and that acts as fuel for tropical storms. So the question is, what ends up winning out? Is it the wind shear, or is it the warm ocean? So for that reason, they're going with that average season, but again, not with very much confidence. We take those forecasts with a grain of salt anyway, because you can have a very active season and not a single hurricane ends up making landfall, and you can have a very quiet season with only one storm, but if that one storm makes landfall, we consider it a really bad one. So it's too soon to know where storms are going to develop and make landfall at this point. All right, the other story obviously is all eyes on the weekend, and we are looking good. It looks like a wet weekend for parts of the southeast and the mid-Atlantic states. But for us, we're going to be on the dry and sunny side of the street Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday for Memorial Day. Right now, we're looking at temperatures that are in the 50s to right around 60 degrees. Low temperatures tonight falling back towards the 40-degree mark. Tomorrow, it's beautiful. High temperatures will be in the low 70s for most of the state, although mid-70s for the Hartford area, and not as windy as it was outside today. And then we slowly start to dial up the warmth. We're looking at highs between 75 to 80 degrees during the day on Saturday, and even warmer than that for Sunday. Notice each day gets progressively a couple of degrees warmer than the day before. At the shoreline, we're looking at low 70s Saturday and Sunday and mid 70s heading into your Memorial Day. Here's a look at that 7-day forecast. And my goodness, I've said it before. I'm going to say it one more time. I don't know the last time we saw a nice Memorial Day weekend like this, cooperating with all your plans. It gets hot as we head towards this time next week, near 90 away from the shoreline and 80s at the beaches. Guys.